Hello students, today we discuss about the continuation of in that unit ecology, the next chapter related to ecosystem, the 14th chapter. What is meant by ecosystem? This is the structural functional unit of biosphere. The structural functional unit of biosphere. According to Wadham scientists, ecosystem is the basic unit of ecology. It is the basic unit of ecology according to Wadham scientists. That who is the scientist who put the name as ecosystem and all? A.G. Tansley, 1935. He put the name as ecosystem. What is the meaning? What is the definition of this ecosystem and all? Ecosystem, it represents, it a constituent of community of all living organisms and associate with physical factors or physical association. That means interrelation between biotic as well as abiotic one, simply we say. This is represented as this one, ecosystem and all. But it is the structural functional unit of the biosphere. Then, how many types of ecosystems are present? How many types? Based on natural as well as man-made. According to natural as well as artificial, there are two types of ecosystem. One is the natural ecosystem. What are normally we represent as natural ecosystem without any effort of human being. Whatever ecosystems which are present in that surroundings and all, in its biosphere, like a river, like a desert, like a forest, like a seawater or fresh water, all these were the natural ecosystem and all, like either river ecosystem as well as forest ecosystem. Such type of ecosystems are natural ecosystem. What are artificial? That means anthropogenic ecosystem and all. That is agriculture. One among the major artificial ecosystem, man-made ecosystem, that is nothing but agriculture and all. Then aquaculture. Apart from this one, aquaculture. Along with this one, the garden kitchen. It is also represented as this one, the man-made ecosystem and artificial ecosystem. Then there is one type. Another type based on habitat. Based on the habitat, one among the habitat terrestrial, another habitat is the water and all. Based on habitat, this is terrestrial as well as aquatic one. Based on the habitat, some of the ecosystems are present on the land, that is terrestrial ecosystem. What are the example of terrestrial ecosystem? Like a forest as well as a desert. In that forest ecosystem as well as desert ecosystem and grassland. Such type of ecosystems we call as terrestrial ecosystem. Which type of ecosystem we consider as aquatic one? Water as a major chief medium. That is, in this one, again there are two types of this water ecosystem. Some of the ecosystems are fresh water, some are salt water and all. it is fresh water. Fresh water related to again pond, river, pond ecosystem, river ecosystem, as well as stream ecosystem. Both river as well as stream, it is movable from one place to another place. Then pond, it is the stagnant and all. Then the salty water. In freshwater ecosystem, salty water ecosystem or salt water ecosystem. In this one, marine, there is the sea water, sea ecosystem, as well as then estuary, coral reefs. These are related to salty water or marine ecosystem. Sea also acts as this one. According to the size of this one, some of these, based on this size, one among the ecosystem related to larger size. Larger size of ecosystem. Which ecosystem normally we consider as this one? Larger size of the ecosystem, that is marine water, sea ecosystem. Sea ecosystem we consider as this one, larger size of the ecosystem and all. Then smaller size of ecosystem. Then suppose if it is aquatic one, if it is terrestrial one, tropical rainforest is also present. Tropical rainforest also, it is considered as this one larger, or otherwise we call it as mega ecosystem and all. Otherwise, the mega ecosystem, which are related to moderate and all, that is temperate. Whatever the ecosystem which are present in temperate region and all, that is moderate and all, or normal forest areas. Tropical rainforest, it is also mega and all, related to land and all. Normal forest areas, moderate, it represents as well as grassland, related to moderate ecosystem. Whereas smaller ecosystem, or otherwise we call it as nano ecosystem, it represents aquarium, that garden kitchen. Then which it represents that garden kitchen. This related to nano ecosystem. If they give both to, then you write the answer is the aquarium is the nano ecosystem. It represents and indicates as this one, nano ecosystem according to size. Moderate means normal grassland, normal forest, moderate type of the forest and all. That is according to based on the size and all. Then along with this one, it is also present related to these ecosystems which are present, the number of according to different types of their components are present. These are types of the ecosystem. Then what are the components present in ecosystem? According to Odum scientists, there are two components are present in ecosystem, any type of ecosystem. According to Odum, there are two components are present. One among these one, biotic, another one, abiotic components and all. Biotic component as well as abiotic component. These two are this one major components present in ecosystem according to Odum scientists and all. Already in organisms and population we discussed about abiotic components. What are the abiotic components which influence that specific type of population, that living organisms and all, like water, like temperature, light, soil, one among these edific and all. Apart from this one, humidity, gases, all these are also, that is inorganic, organic, all the components it acts as very chief role in the ecosystem and already we studied. Then here, what are the biotic components? What are the biotic components which are present in all? Here, majorly, the producers, biotic components are all living constituents or living organisms which are present in ecosystem. The total amount of the living organisms which present in ecosystem, it indicates or represent as this one biotic components present in ecosystem, any type of ecosystem and all. In this one, the living organisms, that is, it represents producers or transducers, otherwise it is called as already you know. These producers commonly we call as autotrophs. So majorly biotic means autotrophic as well as heterotrophic organisms and all. These represent autotrophs. Already you know, autotrophs normally it indicates, it represents as the plants. It prepares their own food material. How it prepares? Here in these producers with the help of inorganic components. Inorganic components means like carbon dioxide as well as water with the presence of sunlight, and it converts radiant and it converts organic material. So inorganic material with the help of a radiant energy, it converts into organic compounds. That is, these producers major function and all. It maintains oxygen as well as carbon dioxide level in our nature, and also it provides shelter, food material to their another type of the organisms like animals and all. Almost all animals it provides and all. Related to these producers, if it is aquatic one, it represents as this one phytoplankton. If it is terrestrial one, rooted plants. If it is shallow, that means less area, deeper area of the water, there are also present rooted plants. Wherever deeper area of this one, then only it represents as this one phytoplanktons and all. Why? Because it may not entering of the light in that deeper layers of the water content. Why? Because the light penetrates up to 500 meters. More than that, it cannot be reached in that level and all. Then, for example, you write all green plants as well as photosynthetic bacteria, chemoautotrophic bacteria, photoautotrophs as well as chemoautotrophs. As well as chemoautotrophic bacteria. If it is different levels, whenever it is present, the bacteria also, along with this one, cyanobacteria also act as important role. These are important producers. Normally it is present different types. It is depends upon type of ecosystem where it is present, where detail we discuss in further the further subtopics and all. Then first producers, then heterotrophs. In these heterotrophs, then majorly is present consumers and all. Normally consumers and all. In these consumers, there are two types of consumers. What are the important consumer? Macro consumer and micro consumers. In this one, macro as well as micro. Macro consumer, micro consumer. Macro consumer normally it represents primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. Here, the primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, quaternary consumer. Related to micro consumer, it represents decomposers. Or the saprophytes. Or reducers. decomposers, saprophytes or reducers. These represent micro consumers. All ecosystems compulsory macro, whether it is all levels present or not, it is depends upon the type of ecosystem. But these are commonly present, whether it is one or two or completely, it is depends upon type of ecosystem. That is availability of the species, all it will be present under. But micro consumers, compulsory, mandatory, any type of ecosystem, that is most important. Micro consumers, that means decomposers or saprophytes, act as an important role each and every ecosystem. Even macro consumers, any one or two levels, whether it is present or absent, then it is depends upon type of ecosystem. But micro consumer at any type of ecosystem, it must be present. That is in the form of bacteria, in the form of fungi, either bacteria, either fungi, such type of these or some type of annelid organisms like earthworm act as the saprophytes and all. So example of micro consumer, bacteria, fungi, such type of annelid organisms like earthworm. It represents and all. Some of these one, it is also considered as these one scavengers, the organisms which eat dead and decaying material. It is also act as a chief role. Like yesterday class also discussed about, there is a vulture, crow, such type of organisms also act as an important role. After death of organism, it must taken and all. It must clean up that particular surface of the earth and all. That vital role and all. In this one, macro consumers, which one represent regarded as primary consumers. The primary consumers normally these primary consumers, it represent, that is regarded as phagotropes and all. Commonly, so phagotropes in that sense, either directly or indirectly, these primary consumers, it must eat, it takes the food in that autotrophic organism, direct plant material or indirect plant material. Whatever organic material in the form of energy, if it is present in that plant, that organic food material that primary consumers must take. That is, or phagotropes, either directly or indirectly, it must take the autotrophic producers food material and all. In this one, normally it represents herbivores. Normally it considered as this one herbivores. Already you know what is the examples of herbivores and like a deer, as well as goat, sheep, such type of cattle. These organisms, either deer, either sheep, either goat, or normally we call it as a cattle. All the cattle comes under, suppose if it is aquatic zooplankton, it represents as this one primary consumers. Suppose in terrestrial, among these one, it is also depends upon type of ecosystem. Then herbivores, normally it is considered as this one primary consumers. Then secondary consumers. So, primary consumers are eaten by secondary consumers, or secondary consumer it take as a food material in primary consumers. This is normally it considered primary carnivore. Primary carnivore, secondary consumer nothing but primary carnivore. So it takes food material to the primary consumer. These primary carnivores, normally it represents as this one, that wild cat, as well as frogs and snakes. Like this primary carnivores, it must eat to the primary, that is consumers and all, like herbivores and all. Then tertiary The tertiary consumers, that means secondary, it represents as this one, secondary carnivores. Secondary carnivores. Secondary carnivores means primary carnivores are eaten by secondary carnivores. That is example. That means what you understood, all these that linked parts that related to these biotic that components, it linked regarding related to in its food. That's why it is called as food chain in different levels, in different trophic levels and secondary consumers. It related to the owl as well as it is present like peacock, like wolf. Such type of organisms comes under secondary carnivores or tertiary consumers. Then quaternary consumers. It is common and all. Again, it must be changes depends upon the ecosystem. Secondary, that means tertiary. Tertiary carnivores. That means tiger as well as lion. So these specific carnivores, no one organism may not be taken as a prey material. It is the last and peak level of the consumers, peak level of that food chain and all. Whenever it comes, no one organism in naturally may not take as a food material in the form of tiger as well as lion, such type of the wild organism. So these are these one related to macro consumers and all. Then related to micro consumers, after death of this one, again it must be recycling related to that specific aspects and all. So that is related to components which are present in ecosystem and all. Then along with this one, then what is meant by, what is the structure of ecosystem? What is the structure and function of ecosystem and all? In this first subtopic, the ecosystem, structure and function. What is the structure and what is the major function of any type of common ecosystems and all? What is the major structure and all? Here, related to structure, if you observe, like input as well as transfer, the transferring of the energy, the transferring of this level, transfer of energy as well as output. So majorly, very common and simple and fundamental of this structure. Input in that sense, the total amount of organic material present in an ecosystem. That means productivity. If it is primary level, primary productivity. Secondary level, secondary productivity. Primary level in that sense, producers. Secondary level in that sense, consumers. All consumers, different types. Only two productivities and all. The total, that means biomass of total amount of organic material. That means input in that sense, total amount of productivity. Transfer of energy, different types of food chain as well as food web. The transfer material in the form of energy. How it must transfer in different various levels and all. Transfer of that material. What type of transfer of material? Here transfer of material, there is energy only in the form of food chain as well as food web. Like these various methods, it transfer that material, that food material from one trophic level to another trophic level, from one constituent to another constituent, from one organism to another organism, mutually. Output in that sense, decomposition, degradation and energy loss in the form of heat by utilizing of various activities. Any one among the reasons, output also is present. Along with this one, what is the major that structure. These are the common. In detailed manner, if you want, that is species. That is species composition. That the species composition, the major structural part in any type of ecosystem. That means the number of species depends upon topography, geotropy, climatic condition. Suppose in an ecosystem, maximum number is present. It depends upon proper geotropy, proper amount of topography, proper amount of climatic condition. So, species composition means richness of the organism, richness of the species, either producers, either consumers, whatever it may be. Maximum number and all. But the species composition, it depends upon climate, geographical, environmental condition, as well as topography. All these act as very important role. What type of the ecosystem has present maximum number of the species richness are present, or species constituents are present, tropical rainforest. The maximum it is present tropical rainforest, as well as coral reefs as present maximum, because of all these constituents are present in favorable, are present in a normal manner, are present in proper conditions. That's why maximum. But least, minimum, that minimum species composition where normally you observe very simple, like desert as well as Arctic area and all. Either desert, Arctic region. These two particular regions, normally the minimum species are present, minimum number of the organisms are present and all. Then related to the trophic position, each and every ecosystem, it constitutes compulsory a specific food chain as well as food web. So, each ecosystem consists a specific food chain as well as food web. For example, that is related to grazing food chain. For example, grazing food chain which are present in grassland. In grassland, grazing food chain. So trophic position in that sense, every ecosystem, any type of either aquatic, either normal, either terrestrial, whatever it may be, it is present a specific food chain, a specific food web. For example, grazing food chain. That position, that levels, it represent trophic position, trophic level. There are also consideration either 1, 2, 3, 4. It is depends upon the type of the food, that is ecosystem and all. Then what is meant by stratification? What is meant by stratification? Diversity are related to the sloping, that means different species composition, different species occupying in different levels and all. So vertical position or vertical direction of different species occupying different levels and all. This is important. Vertical direction, like 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. This strata is present either T1 to T5 trophical level. Suppose desert level only 1 or 2. The trophical, the strata levels minimum 1, maximum 5. But normally 1 or 2 it is present in desert area. So that is stratification. In different strata are present. It is also depends upon type of the ecosystem. If it is trophical level, it is present That is tropical rainforest keyword 25. If it is desert, only one or two it is present and all. It is also depends upon type of the ecosystem and all. Then the next structural part and structure of the ecosystem, that is standing crop. What is it by standing crop? The total biomass present in living organism. That means the living organisms. So the biomass of total living organisms. That means in dry condition. So total biomass present in an ecosystem related to living organism. So total amount of biomass represent in living organisms. So living organisms, that means in its dry condition, living organisms in its dry condition. So total biomass, the living, that means very simple, the living organisms total biomass present in ecosystem. Living organism total biomass, or living organism total amount of biomass present. That means any type of this one. That is related to its dry condition and all. In its dry condition, that represent standing crop and all. It is also variable from one to another and all. Then standing state, very simple, is of living inorganic. So inorganic constituent, inorganic substances, the total amount of biomass. So total amount of biomass, inorganic substances which are present in ecosystem and all. So inorganic substances, the total amount of biomass present in an ecosystem. But frequently, from season to season, this standing state, it must be changed. That is important. So, which type of the structure of the ecosystem, frequently changing either standing crop or standing state. More commonly, standing state and all. Frequently, that means seasonally, the standing crop or the standing state, seasonally the standing state, frequently it must be changing because of the season. Suppose rainy season, little bit more. Suppose summer season, little bit less. According to season, according to availability, the source, food, everything and all. Then what is the important functions? The ecosystem important functions. What is the important functions of ecosystem? That means productivity. That just now I said the total amount of organic material present in living organism. The total amount of constituent. That means whatever the total synthesis of organic material with the help of suppose it is producers, that producers productivity and all, consumers productivity and all. So productivity as well as decomposition after death of either plants or animals, then it becomes fragmentation, leaching, catabolism as well as humidification, mineralization. In this specific, it is also act as a very crucial role. Without this one, there is no recycling of the inorganic material. Why? Because organic material after death, once again it recycling, once again it reform related to inorganic material with the help of the organisms, microorganisms. Then that energy flow, that different levels, different trophic levels, different energy flows are present. Producers to primary consumer to secondary, like that energy flow from one level to another level gradually it decreases, the percentage gradually decreases and all. Due to decomposition, the nutrient cycle it takes place, either carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, phosphorus cycle, sulfur cycle, all these ones. Majority phosphorus, carbon, nitrogen. These are major nutrient cycles which takes place with the help of decomposition. So these are compulsory, the important functions at any type of ecosystem and all. In this one here, they have given any one example related to pond as an ecosystem. For example, they have given pond as an ecosystem. In this pond as an ecosystem, it is normally self-regulatory. It is one type of self-regulatory ecosystem. Self-regulatory ecosystem. The deeper layers are very less and all. It is not that much depth and all. It is one type of temporary ecosystem. Whenever rainy, whenever water, then only it is present. Afterwards, completely dry up and all. It is one type of temporary ecosystem. But permanent ecosystem, rest of all related to permanent and all. It is related to fresh water and stagnant. Such type of stagnant and fresh water, normally it represents we call as lentic ecosystem and all. It is in freshwater, lentic type of ecosystem. In this self-regulatory, self-sustainary, such type of ecosystem, what type of producers are present and all? Normally, whenever rainwater, whenever water resources available, then only this pond it must be present. Other than these water resources, other than the rainy water, the pond, suppose during rainy season it will be present, during summer season completely dry up and all. Such type of ecosystem and all. In this, what are the producers are present? What type of producers are present? Normally, phytoplankton. What type of phytoplanktons are present? It is volvox, example. As well as Spirovera, volvox, Spirovera, Edogonium, and such type of the phytoplanktons are present. Along with these phytoplanktons as a producers, it is also present related to that marginal plants also is present. The margin of the pond, it is present, the marginal plants like Hypomia, such type of the plants, it is present that marginal plants and all. They are related to submerged plant. Submerged plants, normally it represents Vallisneria. Vallisneria, it is present in submerged plant and all. Then floating plants. In floating plants, Wolffia, Pistia, Eichhornia. Then, exam point of view, which type of producers act as a very important role in pond ecosystem? Then you write the answer is the phytoplankton as well as floating plants and all. Remaining not that much importance, but these two act as a very crucial role, vital role in that pond ecosystem and all. Then what are the primary consumers? Which one act as the primary consumers? Normally zooplankton. In this zooplankton, what are these one? Zooplankton act as this one, that is the cyclops, as well as Daphnia, Cyclops, Daphnia, Paramecium. Such type of organism act as primary consumers. Secondary consumers. Secondary consumers are smaller fishes or water beetles. That is small sized fishes. That means small sized fish, it must take as a food material of the zooplankton and all, as well as water beetles. Secondary consumer. Then what are the tertiary? Tertiary consumers means larger fishes, like crayfishes. That crayfishes and all, larger size of crayfishes normally represent larger size of food. But in this pond ecosystem, it ends with the tertiary consumers only, very small, limited. But apart from this one, here also present organic constituents, inorganic constituents, that humus, everything it is present and all. What are the decomposers related to? Like bacteria, fungi, such type of this one act as decomposers and all. But it is very less number of organisms, less number of the species. The shallow, the depth area also very less and all. That's why the rooted plants, it must be present and all. So, but whenever rainy water, then only it is present. Whenever summer season, completely dry. So, such type of very simple, easy, this one. In this one, which one represent as this one? T1 and all. Producers, it represent as the T1. Then primary, T2, T3, T4. Like this different trophic level. It represent as this one food chain. That means the producers, it prepare their own food material. Then with the help of the sunlight and all. Then primary consumer take as the food material in that producers. Similarly, primary consumers are eaten by secondary consumers are eaten by tertiary. Like this, it is linked from one trophic level to other trophic level. While transferring of the energy, gradually the energy levels are decreases and all. Okay, remaining we discuss in next class.